Kia ora all, just prepping my bike for a quick ride. I wasn't planning on riding today, but the sun's out. Been for a mountain bike, run the dog, and yeah, thought why not. So this is going to be my quick circuit. Pretty much ride from Taupo, from home, onto State 5, Napier, Taupo to about Opepe, and pull on to the side of the road there, and there's a dirt track that runs for quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. Gives me a chance to try these bags out, because that's where I destroyed my other bags. They keep bouncing off and had to do them up quite tight. There's some really fast sections, so you're going to have a lot of fun. And then once we run out of dirt, we're going to pull back on State 5 and ride just about all the way to Rangataiki pub, and pull on to the right side of the road, where we find these tracks that are called SF70, which are well known by the four-wheel drive community, and do a small loop in there that I quite often go in and play on. There's a couple of off tracks too that I want to give a quick flat. So it's only about 20 minutes on the tar seal to get to where I need to be, and then go and have some fun. Alright, just made a quick stop here. So this is about 20 minutes up Napier Taupo Road from Taupo. We don't just want to promote people venture riding, we want to promote people getting out there, getting into nature and enjoying things. So if you didn't know about this little spot, it's worth a stop if you're driving by or on your way into Taupo. It's about a 15-minute loop in native bush, and there's some absolutely stunning trees. So if you get a chance, check it out, or make the time to check it out. It is really stunning, and not many people come here and have a look. And then if you cross the road, there's a bigger loop with some historic sites. So definitely worth taking a look. We're not far off getting off road, so we will continue. See you shortly. Right, this is my little go-to. So this is not far up the Napier Taupo Road. It's a dirt track that runs parallel, and it's just a lot of fun. If I'm not going for a big ride and I want to get out, got the urge to ride, this is where I come. And you can join on to a few different things. Today we're going to join on to the SF70, which is a four-wheel drive playground, dirt bike playground. We're only going to do a small loop. It's around a block of forestry. It's one of those places that there's a lot of options, a lot of fun. However, not that keen to do it solo. So let's get moving. ABS is off. And not quite sure what we'll find on this track today, because there's been a lot of rain. It does get used a fair bit. And this is where I bring my dirt bike if I've got some tuning to do. And in a bad line there, some of these, well, it is rutted out today. I've been caught by surprise a couple of times on ruts through here, thinking I'm on a dirt bike, and I've caught my foot and pulled it off, so I've been lucky not to do any major damage. And this first section, I don't know what it is, this is the fun section. It's all fun, but yeah, we're definitely going to go a bit more careful today. There's a bit of mud around. Oh, and good thing about this is it's really open, so you can see if there's any other vehicles on here. Quite often there's motorbikes with cars with trailers, so you know there's motorbikes out here. And four-wheelers go along here. Man, picking really bad lines today. It has changed a fair bit. So I just took a layer off. It was getting bloody warm. Had a quick bag check, and this bag had popped off. You got these top hooks, but it couldn't go anywhere after that. So quick reset there. So I can't complain really, because if they're going to come off, the riding that we've done on them, we'd have had issues by now. We're about to start the fourth section. Section's a bit lower because there's a lot of long grass and some hills that take you by surprise. Alright, just like that, ABS off. Got a few people complaining about having to stop to turn the ABS off, or every time you turn the bike off you gotta remember to turn it off. Man, who cares? Third world problems. It's so easy to do. Oh, it's going to be slippery up here. So yeah, like any bike, there's going to be things that people complain about. It's like people go looking for things to complain. Oh, there's one of those holes, and another one, and another. But it does everything I need it to do. Are there better bikes out there? Heck yeah. But when you're paying in New Zealand roughly about 10k, it's pretty bloody good. Yeah, bikes, they're mechanical, they're going to break. There's posts where you see something's broken on somebody's bike that's only done a few thousand k's. Hey, fix it. It's under warranty. And it's not always manufacturer's fault, quite often it's rider's fault. That suspension on these, just soak it up. It's only the rear shock rebound that's adjustable. I'll put it up one click and might go another. I'm not the smoothest rider, and I do slam through that back suspension quite often. And the brakes, I've had no issues with the brakes. No need them to stop, they stop. Are there better brakes out there? Heck yes. But again, for what you pay, this is equipped with some pretty bloody good stuff. And I said it might have been an introduction video. The one thing that I thought was essential, and again that's my opinion, was that bash plate. Alright, just concentrating in, there's a hole, and that's a bottom out. Those are the surprises I was talking about, which are taking a little bit easier along here, and it's grass, that's slippery, and it's still a bit damp. Really. Yeah, that bottom, that bash plate. There's nothing wrong with the bash plate. It was plastic, but I've run plastic bash plates on my dirt bikes, and they're fine. Like, I had a look at the structure of it, and I think it'd take a hell of a hit. However, the rally kit on these, the bash plate that you get with the rally kit, has some engine protectors, which wasn't 100% necessary to look after the engine. I'm going to drop this bike, it's going to get scratched. I'm going to use the bike for what it is, but there is your bottom radiator hose is really exposed, and if you're going through cutovers and bashing through a bit of bush, there's a really good chance that that was going to get ripped off. I haven't heard of anybody having it ripped off, but peace of mind, it's now got a bit of protection. Is it 100% protected? No, nothing is, but less likely to have it ripped out. So we've decided to skip all of that bit, and we're just going to get along to where we enter into the SF70. To those four-wheel drivers, I am saying this, if I am calling it wrong, you'll let me know, but I'm pretty sure it's what's called the SF70. Right, this is us right here. This is where, well, one of the entries into this area is. Now looking straight ahead, those pine trees there, we're pretty much going to loop around those, so it's only a small part of this, I guess you call it an adventure area. There's a few different ways into this too, but yeah, let's just ride. And again, as anywhere, definitely could be other users out here, so we shall tread carefully, but have fun. And the split that we're doing today, you can't get lost. Pretty much there's this block of trees stayed to the left of you the whole time. So if you've got time and you're heading from Taupo to Napier, or Long State 5 anyway, if you've got time, pop in and have a look. And this is another area we come on our dirt bikes. Now, I generally come with a mate on a dirt bike because I get lost. But with this track, if I got lost on this bit, I'd be a bit retarded really, because like I say, keep the forestry to your left, or if you're going the other way, the entry is on the other side of the pub, keep it to your right. Keep it simple, stupid. Oh, just seen a sidetrack. I want to go and explore. Not much of a line there. Nice bit of a climb too. And not a big fan of going off track there in your solo. But you have to weigh things up if it starts to get a bit hairy. Turn around. Yeah, this looks like fun. That was definitely worth the explore. It was a fun hill. It looks like you can bush bash through, but I ain't going to on this. So back out onto the main track, just a little detour. Had to have a look. But hey, that's what this is all about. It's getting out and... Oh shit! Having some fun and finding adventures. Hey, yeah, this is a lot of fun on a... Oh, we're going to have a look at that one too. No, we won't. We'll find another one. Otherwise we'll be here all day. On the other side of this forestry too, there's some absolutely gangbuster forest breaks, and a couple that I can't get up on my dirt bike, a 2-stroke, always did 250X. But that's my riding ability at a stretch on average. But worth having a look. And you're so close to Taupo. I hate to say it, as I'm probably enjoying this adventure riding more than what I'm enjoying the dirt bike. It's just so much easier to get out there and get going. We're definitely going to have a look at this one. I don't know why I went with this one. Definitely been somebody up there. Oh, we will. Beyond that tree, looks sketchy as. Oh, I really want to go up there. Let's save that for another day. That's definitely rideable. But it would be a challenge on this. Definitely give it a go one day. Right, bit of a rutted hill, nothing too spectacular unless you get pushed into the right. Which I did. I was pretty much heading back towards State 5 now. While I haven't been recording, it's only been a few minutes, there's been a couple of side roads. I'll definitely be coming back to go exploring them. Once we get high enough, look out to where you can go. Actually stop where you turn into the main bits of the track. This is just a small part of SF70, but when you really get into it, can get a bit dodgy, especially if there's been a lot of rain. Pumice, they've come through here and been just about riding through knee-deep puddles on dirt bikes. Now, I think, yeah, this is where it heads off into the unknown. Four-wheelers know this really, really well. So you head towards those hills right in the distance, and then you break off to the right and yeah, end up somewhere else. My navigation's shit, so don't quote me on where you end up. You end up somewhere and you end up with a whole lot of fun tracks. We might organise this as a bit of a group ride. I think it'd be worth having a snuff. There will be some sections that we won't get a adventure bike through, but definitely worth going for a look. Let's go have a quick duck down here. It looks like a bit of fun. Oh, I'm going to struggle. Let's have a look. As long as we can stay in the rut on the way out, we'll be fine. Oh. I wasn't quite sure what we were going to see around the corner, but it's nothing too exciting. and just another side track that shoots out to the back. Yeah, nothing complicated, just it was narrow for a big bike, and well, for a bike bigger than a dirt bike, and loose dirt. Nothing worse than committing to something you can't see around the corner. You get around the corner and you roll into shit and you can't turn around. Kind of half expecting that to happen on it, but we're all good. Right, just turned around, heading back the other way where we've come from. I just want to go up this side of the hill because it looks shitty and could be fun, but still quite wide, so I should be able to turn around if I need to. Oh yeah, she's shitty, right? That's a big hole. Let's have a look when we get into this. Oh, they just... Cool, a little bit of fun, but nothing too exciting. But here at the start. We just stand behind the Rangataiki pub. Normally I'd pull out onto the main highway and gap it down the road, but I think I might be able to find another way back to pretty much where we started from. We're just going to have a little bit of a nosy. We're just going really careful walk, just because very likely to be dirt bikes out here. Well, there are dirt bikes out here. You could see some from the car park. Alright. Pretty sure this goes to the main forest breaks I was talking about earlier. Just want to be careful that somebody doesn't come banging back the other way. This is so different on something like this. I'm glad my looks has been tidied up a bit too. As a year or so ago, probably wouldn't have attempted to get this up here. It's actually quite nice. But as you can imagine on a dirt bike, you just fang it all the way up. Oh yeah, this is where I thought we were going to be. So if you come out here and you've got dirt bikes and you're going to go and have a play, heading that way, up those forest breaks, is a lot of fun, and they get bigger and bigger. So you get to the top of one, come down a little bit, then you've got another one, and so on. So for making this road look challenging, it's really not. See up a bit more of this. I said on the previous video, Himalayan just loves to tick along, but bloody just as happy, giving it handfuls and having some fun. So yeah, this is heading to where I thought it was, just over there where I'm looking. That's the state highway just there. There we are, back in the open. Alright, good time, so pretty much that's the full loop.